Welcome to Dashway Talks, a show powered by Dashway Consulting, a China-based strategic market research company founded in 2010.
Hello, I'm Mark Bourbon, founder of Asian Risk Management Services. We are an insurance broker specialized in general insurance. General insurance provides coverage in every situation where an accident may occur. We help our clients to mitigate risk they may face through insurance coverage. We combine an international and local expertise.
Does employees' liability insurance provide cover in case of an employee becoming sick in China?
Sickness disease can be covered in many ways. First of all, sickness disease resulting from occupational disease are covered. So what is an occupational disease? It refers to the disease sickness of an employee arising out of touching dust, radioactive or other hazardous substance during his work and being diagnosed sick in the period of insurance. The classification content of occupational disease are defined by the Health Administrative Department under the State Council, the Administrative Department for Labor and Social Security of the State Council. Under the regulation about work-related insurance, sudden disease like heart attack occurring during the working hours are also considered as a work-related injury, so cover under employer's liability insurance. There are also two other situations where sickness might be covered. First, if there is a provision in the labor contract stipulating the employers shall indemnify the employee in case of sickness. So the medical expenses will be indemnified, but not loss of income or any indemnification in case of death or disability. Another case is where sickness can be covered if under the employer's liability insurance there is provision to cover what we call supplemental insurance. So supplemental insurance indemnifies medical expenses not indemnified by Social Security. The coverage of sickness or disease may change from province to province, depending on the local regulations that may impose some obligation to the employers.
Does the liability insurance policy provide cover in the case of an employee getting hit by a car on the way to work in China?
So yes, this is covered. So even if an employee is at fault, so for instance he breaks the traffic regulation, it will be covered. The insurance will indemnify any medical expenses, loss of income. Generally speaking, employer's liability does provide cover in any case of traffic accident, in all situations, so occurring on the way back and forth to work, but also during business trip, if the employee has to go out of the working place to do some work or duty, it has to be covered. So this has to be covered, or this event has to be covered under extension clause added in the policy.
In the case of an accident to the insured, what types of indemnity shall the insurer compensate?
So in case of an accident that falls under the scope of employer's liability insurance, the insurer shall indemnify medical expenses up to the limit fixed in the policy, loss of income. If the person becomes permanently disabled, an indemnity. If the person die, an indemnity to the family. So first, the medical expenses. So medical expenses includes all the cost of treatment, hospitalization, surgery fees, and so the condition is all this treatment has to be prescribed by a doctor in a public hospital, so even hospitalization has to be done in a public hospital. There are other expenses the insurer can indemnify if there is the relevant extension clause in the policy. For instance, assistant medical appliance, such as artificial limbs, wheelchair, medicine at the own expenses of the person injured. So this is what we call in China 自费药. This is medical expenses out of the catalog of the Social Security, so this is not indemnified by Social Security. Daily hospitalization subsidies, so it's a lump sum, daily lump sum paid to the person when hospitalized. This is usually to cover expenses not related to treatments. Also, first aid expenses. So if just after the accident the person has to go to a private clinic or hospital to receive treatment, these expenses shall be indemnified. Hospital transfer expenses, usually this kind of expenses are not indemnified, so we need to have a clause for this. Another kind of compensation is if the person is not able to work for few months, or so the insurer will pay loss of income. So the loss of income is based on the actual salary of the injured person during the time this person cannot work. The maximum period of indemnification is 52 weeks. So another indemnity is death benefit. If the employee, the injured person, is permanently disabled, the insurer will pay a lump sum to him or her. So this sum is based on the salary of this person, usually maximum of 48 months of salary, and the degree of disability assessed by a qualified doctor. So the amount of indemnification is 48 months time multiplied by the degree of disability. For instance, so there is a table of degree of disability. For instance, if someone who is found totally disabled, so must stay in bed all lifelong. So the disability rate will be 100%. In this case, the indemnity will be 48 months of full salary. Another case, so if someone lost one limb or the sight of one eye, it corresponds to a degree of disability of 50%. So this person will receive 50% of 48 months of salary. The last kind of expenses are death benefits. If the person die, the family will receive usually a lump sum which is based on 48 months or more of salary. Another kind of expenses, so if the employee sue the company, so the insurer will indemnify litigation costs, so awards fixed by a court to indemnify the injured person, and also legal expenses the company may incur to defend herself.
Any questions? We will find an expert to answer them. Drop your questions in the comments or send us an email, dx@dashwayconsulting.com.